Good morning. Good morning, guys. Today we are going to see the spam versus non-spam email. Uh, for that, I have taken the data set from Kaggle, which I'm using, which is Enron email data set. Okay, let's try to do email class, spam or non-spam thing. Come on. First, I have did some basic libraries. I have just imported the basic libraries, which is pandas, which is here. This is pandas, which is used to read our CSV file. Now we are going to give the path for that file. For that, I am going to write a variable data equal to pd dot read underscore CSV. Now let's give the file name. And what's the file name? Wait a minute, let me copy paste it. Mail underscore data dot CSV. Here I need to change this thing to this slash, or else I need to use double slash. That's it. Now this is what data connecting to kernel. Fine. Okay. Now I think everything is gonna work fine. Okay, let's print and see is this printing everything or not. Print the data. Yeah, it's printing well. Now what I'm going to do. Now I need to understand the basic data set, how is the data and what are the columns it has. For that, what I need to use is data, that, columns, and run it again. This category message, all it means index, I don't understand what is that. Let's use a shape. Shape, what is the use of shape? Build an application. What is the use of shape in pandas? Let's ask the Gemini and let's see what it is saying. It's taking a lots of time, man. Okay, I think it's giving the rows and columns. I think this is for 5,572 rows and it has two columns. Why it's taking such a long time? Well, I don't know. Let's give some other. Let's use describe. What is the use of describe? Let's see. It's give everything. This is a category and it has 5,572 rows and two columns. Wait a minute. Let me ask you this one here. What is the use of shape in pandas? Guys, it is just used to understand the size of your data set, which means it simply returns a tuple. It has rows and columns. It just tells us how many rows and how many columns. And what is the use of columns? What it will give? If I use columns, it simply gives us the label. Like, wait, let's see. Column, see, category and message. This is index 0 and this is index 1. We have two columns. One is category column and message column. Wait a minute. Why it's taking, this agent is taking this much long time? What's the problem with that? Well, I don't know. It's okay. It's run. Okay. Next, what should we do? Uh, Let's check some null values. Okay, now it has given the answer. Output. Let me slightly extend this one to here till here. Well, what it has given in pandas, the shape attribute is used to find out the dimensionality of a data frame or a series. It returns a tuple, okay, which is nice, representing the number of rows and columns. Simply, it is going to return, okay, the tuple, which has rows and columns. Shape, let's run. This is row and this is column. We have 5,572 rows and we have two columns. That's nice. And what is the use of describe? Let's see how long it's going to take. Each time it's taking such a long time. Okay, this is too fast now. What it is saying, in pandas, describe method is used to generate a descriptive statistics of a data frame or a series. It provides a quick statistical summary of your data. How should I? Okay, oh my god, I made a mistake. I need to use like this. I need to include parentheses also. That's why we got an error on the previous uh, code. Now what it gives us category message. It has two columns, so it represents two columns. Okay, and count 505, 5,572. Nice. Okay, nice. Unique. It has two values, and it has okay. Top ham. Sorry, I will call later. Frequency. Okay, what is meant by frequency? In my output, let's ask him because here it has freak. I don't understand what it is. What is top? So that we need to ask him. Again, it taking such a long time. I don't know why it's taking such a long time. Shall we move to some other thing? Let's check in the null values. Is null. I need to use parentheses. Okay, for not without some so that we can see how many of them are. There is no null values, which is very, very nice. It's not null. Let's check not null. Is not null. Is this the function? Is not null. It has given you the frequency stands for frequency. How many times the most common values appear in the specific column. Ally is near the most common name is allies. Most common is city is New York. Fine. Frequency 2, city 2, allies appears two times. New York appears two times. Okay, which means wait, let me see. Describe ham. Oh my god, ham appears. Guys, ham is like that category name. I think is a spam or not spam. Got it? Sorry, I will call later appears 30 times. Okay, I understand. What is the what is the ham and spam means? Let's ask him. It's null, fine. It's gonna take some time. Let's look for how to check for Not null. It's very important because it's not null. Fine, which is very simple as that. Not null. Not null dot sum. Let's count how many not null. Oh my god, everything is not null. So I don't need to have a problem here. The term spam comes from a famous. Wait a minute. In the context of data science and email, SMS, she looks relevant to your spam, not spam. Spam and ham are terms used to classify message. Spam is an unwanted, unsolicited, or junk message. Okay, they often include advertisements, scams, phishing attempts, or malicious link. Okay, which is like all unwanted emails. Fine, understand. Ham. This is the opposite of spam. Ham refers to normal, legitimate, and desired message. Okay, this is like a normal message, which means ham refers to not spam. Fine, understand. Oh my god, the word ham. Oh, ham. The term spam comes from a famous Monty Python comedy sketch. The word spam, the canned meat is repeated over and over to the point of annoyance, much like junk email. Why computer scientists needed a word to describe a good or non-spam emails? They playfully choose ham. Since ham and spam are both types of meat, but ham is generally considered the good one. Understand? Instead of saying not spam, they just make it ham. In your data science project, technically working on a binary classification problem where your goal is to train a machine learning model to automatically predict whether a new message is ham, legitimate message, or spam. Understand? Okay, from my data set, what kind activities do I need to make for data cleaning and preparing process? Let's see. I now I have checked the details. It has only two columns. One is spam ham column, another is message, which is email column. I don't need to care about that spam category. I need to care about message. From that message only, I need to focus on it. My from my data set, what kind of tools come harmful action to your code and reject. Always accept read file in this. Just tell me in this place. I will do everything. No code or writing. In Enron email to be made. Let's wait and see. Let's check for some kind of duplicates. And it has for text classification projects like spam or versus ham, you are dealing with natural language processing. Understand? Since machine learning models cannot understand raw text, okay, your data cleaning and preparation phase is all about converting messy text into clean numbers. Okay, the first step is that we are going to convert our text into the number, which is very good and very nice. And the problem is how we are going to do that. The basic data cleaning process. We need to remove the duplicates. Spam datasets often have repeated messages, drop duplicate rows to prevent your model from memorizing them. Okay, for that I need to understand how many duplicates are there. Duplicates. I think it's duplicates or duplicator. I think it's duplicator. Duplicated was some 415 duplicated values out there. Oh, wait a minute. What is the use of duplicated? Let's ask. Okay, it's going to identify the duplicate rows. If we add dot sum, then it's tell us 415 duplicate rows. Now, what I am going to do, email. Wait a minute. Okay, your data set has extra column like unnamed 2 and unnamed 3. What it means? My data set won't contain that. Let me check. Columns. My data set has two columns, category and message. Future extraction. Next, I need to do label encoding ham and spam. How to do that? Before that, let me clean it. Okay, it's taking time. I don't know why it's taking this much long time. Is there any issue with the Gemini? I don't know. Okay. Here we have two columns, message and column. Okay. And what is the use of shape? I just forgot it. I think it's going to give the rows and columns. I think this is wrong. I don't need to use this one. Okay, it gives us rows and column, which is nice. Next, what I'm going to use, let's give head. By default, it's going to give 5, top 5. Okay, category, it has ham, spams, ham, okay. Okay, this has two things. Okay, nice. Next, let's check the null values. That makes things very straightforward since you have exactly two columns. That's exactly how you can apply. Your machine won't understand the words ham and spam. You need to map them to numbers. Okay. Action converts the category column so that ham becomes 0 and spam becomes 1. Check for duplicates. Okay. Value cleanup. Now we need to for shall we go step by first of all let me clean and then let's categorize both the things. What's your opinion on it? What is the use of drop? Nah. Drop means it's going to remove, but I don't understand what is drop now. I think it's going to take some time. Let's see. Come on. Drop. Now, I used to remove missing values, nano null values from a data frame. Hmm. Before how much rows? 5572. Okay. After drop now how much? Same. I think it's reduced, which means I don't have any null values. Fine. Let me ask, can because I have a doubt whether I'm doing correct or not. Let's ask in my code, is there any null values? Kindly tell me because I have a doubt here. Because for me it's showing just the same thing. I'm not sure whether I did it correct or not. But to check I did everything correct, I need to make it correct only. Why don't you read the code and just see the code and tell me? It's okay, it's not telling. Then let's move to the next phase. Now it's saying, telling us to make the code lower. For that, what we're going is data and what is the message equal to lower. How to do that? Dot str dot lower. For that, do I need to include any other thing? No, I don't need to do anything like that. Let's run. Okay, I converted everything to lower. Now there are so many spaces so that, and I need to remove some extra spaces too. For that, what I'm doing is I need to remove the extra space also. For that, what command should I need to use is a string dot strip. The same thing, data, message, dot str dot strip. Okay, I did it. However, you can very easily check for non-values. Okay, everything is fine. In my code, how to remove unwanted character which will not useful for ML training and make change to my code. Let's see what it is going to do. But it's taking such a long time, guys. I don't know what to say. What this code does. It's coming directly altered in my code. Let's ask to do this one. Where is it? I just gave them the permission, but it's nothing is happening here. Agent is working. Let's see what it is doing. Okay, it's not doing that. Let me go to another thing. Now let's try to use the same thing for data. Here I have read message equal to data message dot apply. Let's apply the lambda function here, which I have studied in one of the place, which is similar to what we are doing with loop lambda x colon, and we need to apply that function, which is this one. Let's import re and run all. Everything would be fine. Today Gemini is having so many problems with us. I don't understand why it has. Now what should I need to do? Now I need to choose. I have cleaned the data set. I need to train. What model should I choose? Or it comes under classification. Kindly explain my code till now. What I did. Let's see, is this doing that or not? But what is the use of lambda? You haven't shared your code with me. Let's check the spam node spam dot ipynb file. Why don't you have access? Setting up the Gemini with this one is getting such a long time. Okay, this is my code. Next, what to do? Oh no. Gemini is taking such a long time. We can ask to some other thing instead of asking to him. I'm just literally wasting my time. Okay, how to? Differentiate def, remove stopwords, text splits text into words better, rejoin words forward and words not in stops. What is the use of this? The model focuses remove stop words or common words like the is and the occur frequently but don't carry much analytical meaning. Removing them reduces the size of your data set and helps your model focus on important words. You can use the analytical library for this, which is fine. But wait, I have the NLTK. Okay, now let me give the power. Let's copy paste, import NLTK. Fine. Next, what should I need to do? Paste, and I need to paste the folder. And let's change the direction. Okay, now let's copy paste this one. And why I'm getting the error now? Mhm. Let's copy everything in its place. Look, I don't want to download it again. I don't want to do that. Instead, what should I need to do is I want to copy paste this one. It will be not she, it will be D, data science, analytic data. Okay, now it's worked well. Let's restart it everything and try to run all. Okay. Now what it is doing is it's you taking from my analytic data set stock was equal to stock was words English. Stop words, remove lemmatization. Now I need to learn what is stop words and lemmatization reduces words to their base or dictionary. Okay, which is what to find. Now let's run this one also. I just copy paste and running everything. Next, what to do? You may think I just copy pasting everything and doing the stuff, but I'm just learning, so I don't know where to start, what to do, and after that, let me try to develop my skills a bit by bit. Now that your text is thoroughly clean and you have likely converted into numerical values using a method like TF, IDF, or count vectorization, the next major phase is in your NLP pipeline is to train a machine learning model to classify those messages. Split your data. You need to divide your data set into a training set to teach your model and a testing set to evaluate how well it performs on unseen data, which is fine. And then next, I need to choose the model, which is anything classification task like think logistic regression, excellent starting point. But I'm going to choose with logistic regression. Now let's copy this one. What are the things I have used? Multinomial, no, I don't want to use this one. I want to use logistic regression. I want to use logistic regression. Oh, let's wait and see. Is it possible for us to change? It is telling it is excellent choice. Well, I don't know how long it's going to take. X train is not defined here. It's telling me X train not defined. Why it's telling us like that? I think this is message column that follows the spam not spam values. I think it is category. That's nice. Somewhat we have made and understand what we did so far. Okay, which is nice. Now I need to study each and everything we made till now. Uh, Guys, now what should I need to do? What it is doing here? Feature extraction or TF-ID of vector sir. Import train test split. Logistic regression accuracy score classification report. What was my accuracy? It is 0.95. Oh my god. Precision recall F1 score support. What is precision? And recall F1 score. Here ham means a very good email. For spam means bad email. Precision recall about three of the most important metrics. Which are three most important metrics? Okay. Evaluate how well a classification model like your spam detector is performing. Understood? Because plain accuracy can be misleading, especially if you have way more normal message than spam message. These metrics give you a much deeper understanding of your model behavior. Here's a breakdown of what each one means in plain English. Precision answers the question out of all the message my model flagged as a spam, how many were actually spam? Okay, which means the model is saying spam. Okay, like my model is here. My model is predicting the email as spam. Out of that spam, how many of them actually really spam? Understood. That is precision. If our model has low precision, it means it is classifying a lot of normal, legitimate message as spam. In the real world, this is highly undesirable because a user might miss a very important message if it gets incorrectly thrown into the junk folder. Recall, out of all the actual spam message in my data set, how many did my model successfully find? Okay, it's recall like finding the real spam message. Like if for example in our spam data set, if my model has five spam, then how many of them of the spam email was discovered by my model? Something like that, which is nice. Okay. F1 score is a harmonic mean of precision and recall. It mathematically combines both metrics into a single number. Okay, understood. Why it matters? In machine learning, there is almost always a trade-off between precision and recall. If you tweak your model to catch absolutely every piece of spam, there will be high recall. It will probably accidentally flag some normal emails too. F1 score gives you a single metric to see how well balanced your model is. It is the best metric so to look at any data is imbalanced. What is macro average and weighted average? And we never mentioned anything, then how it's come here? We never mentioned anything. We never mentioned anything, then how did it possible to point out that how? I completely skipped over macro average and weighted average, which are print right at the bottom of the classification report. Yes, when you do text classification, your model calculates precision, recall, F and score for each individual class. Okay, model is going over a thing. Hey, in output, it shows micro, macro, but in the Print statement. I never used that. How? Okay, now I need to learn each one individually.